Hi guys, Mike back again with another Blood Angel Army update. This time we're going to be doing a 10-man squad of Vanguard veterans. I've already done 2 lots. For the first lot of Vanguards, I used the Vanguard veteran squad pack from Games Workshop, and then made up another 5 from bits and stuff from my bits box using Sanguinary Guard and Death Company bits. And then for the second Vanguard squad I had them all cloaked, so I used the Dark Angel veteran box set, used a couple of those, and then used the character of Cypher to act as the sergeant. So they're all kind of in hooded cloaks with jump packs, and the first squad has got jump packs too. So this squad, this is my third and final Vanguard squad. So in my army there's going to be 30 Vanguard veterans. I'm using the Games Workshop Space Marine veteran figures. They're the old metal ones. I believe you can get them in fine cast now. But it's the Mark 1 and Mark 2 Space Marine veteran packs. So I mean, we're at early stages. All I've done is coated them all in Chaos Black spray, and then I've gone over them all with the Army Painter Dragon Red, which is a nice kind of deep red, a little bit light to start off with though. So then I bring it all back down with a wash, quite a heavy wash, of Agrax Earthshade all over, particularly in the recesses, and then I start hitting them with the airbrush. So they have had a coat of Mephiston Red through the airbrush, and then they've had a coat of the Evil Sun's Scarlet, and then finally I need to check, and then the final coat was the Wild Rider Red. And from this position you can see that sort of on the tops here it's much lighter. So I mean, you can see the highlighting from this angle. We'll go in and have a bit of a look at some of the. I mean, these are obviously not finished. All I've done is done the red basically through the airbrush. So, and then next up, I'm going to give them all a coat of the red wash just to tone it all down a little bit. They look really washed out on camera actually. You can't really see the highlighting. The highlighting is better down there. So when you bring it back up here, you can't really see it. But anyway, you get the idea. So I mean, they're a little bit orange at the moment. So I'm going to bring all that back down with quite a light wash of the red wash, the crimson wash. And then start detailing basically. So I've done some muzzle effect flashes on the front, some of the cinematics which I quite like. And that's that basically. I mean, they're all stock. I mean, being metal miniatures, you know, I mean they're quite, you know, difficult to convert really. If I wanted to do loads of conversion work, I'd have gone for the fine cast ones. But I do like painting the metal minis. So I mean, you get the idea. I mean, none of them are in a kind of jump pack position. They're all kind of, oh, there we go. There's some highlighting there you can see. So you can sort of see the kind of extreme highlighting orangey bits on the backs of the shoulder pads there. I mean, obviously it's very severe at the moment, but then toning it back down with the red should look pretty good, bringing it back down to my kind of liking and the Blood Angel colour I like to use. So that's that. So, I mean that's them. The jump packs we're going to be using are these ones. These are from Max Mini, and they are the Iron Pattern jump packs, and they look pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, I appreciate none of these Space Marines look like they're in a sort of jump pack position. What I'm kind of saying is that they've all landed and they've got their jump pack still on, and they're kind of going into battle. But I mean, the jump packs fit as expected. But I mean, they look really nice actually. I really like the look of them. I mean, they're really chunky, different looking. I mean, and as these are Vanguard veterans from the first company, and they've been in the Blood Angel army for a very long time, you know, I thought I could get away with using these kind of pre-heresy style jump packs. So anyway, it's going to be a couple of weeks, I expect, by the time I get round to finishing them all. But it'll be seconds for you, so I shall catch you shortly, and we'll show you the finished result. And this is the finished squad. It's been about 2 months since the first part of the video, when these guys were base coated and airbrushed up with reds. Hasn't obviously taken me 2 months to paint them, but I've recently started a new job and I've had to commit quite a lot of time to that. So it's taken me about 2 months to kind of get my act together and paint these guys up. So they are finished, full 10-man Blood Angel Vanguard veteran squad with the Max Mini pre-heresy style. I think they're the iron pattern jump packs, unless I said there was something else in the previous video. But I think they're iron pattern just off the top of my head. Anyway, so we shall have a look at the guys. So, I mean, just your Blood Angel armour, gold helmets is the running theme, and they've all got sort of loincloths or cloaks or some sort of garb around their armour, and I've done all of them purple so they all fit in because it's quite regal. I quite like purple for cloaks and things. It's quite a regal colour, and it sort of ties them all in as a squad. Gone for a pretty basic paint job on the jump packs, but I think it looks quite effective nonetheless. But so we've got a few guys here. So there is Lightning Claw Man, and we've got another Lightning Claw Man. So you can see again with the purple robes there, dual lightning claws. But you can sort of see the airbrushing, sort of lighter tones on the tops of the armour plates and things. So that's Lightning Claw Man. And we've got, what have we got then? We've got some Power Axe guys. Again, I've used some of the cinematics effects for the bolt guns. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So Power Axe. And there's another Power Axe guy. Again, he's got a plasma pistol there, so I've given it somewhat plasma energy, blue cinematics rather than sort of gunfire cinematics. So that's them. All got different shoulder pads, and like I said before in the previous video, that these are the metal miniatures, so not much conversion work going on there, or no conversion work indeed. Then we've got the bare-headed guys, and they've both got power fists. So this is the one. He's looking pretty mean there. He's looking pretty annoyed, I'd say. And I just to give it some bit different accents, I decided to paint their power fists yellow, just to have a bit of a go with painting yellow, because I don't paint it yellow very often. So just to sort of mix it up a little bit. So that's and he's got his helmet on his belt there, which is sculpted. That's not me. That's the sculpt. That's the first guy, and the other helmless guy. Here's him. He's been in the wars there, as you can see. He's got some scratches and well, scratches I say, some very deep scars on it across his face. So he's been in the wars, and again went for the yellow power fist. So and he's got some cinematics there on his bolt pistol. So that's him. And then we've got random guy just on his own, with a bolter. Well in the action there, he looks like, I'd say. So that's him. And we've got the sergeant of the piece, obviously identified by his power sword. So that's my sergeant character, or my sort of head of the squad, if you like. And again, gone with the purple robes for the theme throughout, and obviously they've all got the same jump packs there just to tie them all in. I've used some of the Games Workshop tufts to sort of jazz up the bases a bit. I think it looks quite good. And then last but not least, we've got the chainsaw guys. Went for the hazard stripe theme. If in doubt, go for hazard stripes, eh? So, but again, I think it came out pretty nice. Painted the chainsword yellow, let that dry obviously, and then masked it off with some skinny masking tape, and just painted the black on. I'd normally airbrush it, but it was really cold, and my airbrush station's outside in my workshop, and I didn't want to go outside, so I just went for paint. I just went for brushes instead. So he's got a book tethered to his waist there. So that's him. Beaky helmet. And last but not least, the last chainsword guy. And again with some cinematics there, purple robes. He's got some bullet holes in his armour. And actually this guy here, when I was doing him up, he's got a flipping, the cast is bad. And I was tidying him up and realised that he had no eye. It was just a lump of metal, and I tried to gouge it out, as you can see. So I've made it a feature. So what I'm saying is that he's taken a round to the face, basically, and it's knocked out his lens and discoloured the gold armour and gone back to bare metal. So he's blind in the right eye, but he's still got his helmet on, and he's and he's in full flow of fighting. So I use that as a bit of a feature. But in the cabinet, it'll be this way, so you're not really going to see it. But yeah, that was a funny little thing. Anyway, so that's it. That's the 10-man Vanguard squad. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.